How are you, Rabbi?
I'm good. I'm actually so relieved that Tamir isn't coming.
Yeah.
I feel so terrible because I love to seize on other people's ideas, but I'm like, this is good.
This
is good.
I mean, it's good.
You should have gotten your invitation to the mail today for our young hotspot program.
Great. That's what the Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on the calendar. So yeah. I'm going to be in my office for a few minutes.
We started at 5:30. That's
It is 5:45. We were also late last.
okay. We're switching to 6 o'clock for next time. I'm ready.
Where am I sitting? I'm going to lead the first part of the service, so I'm going to be standing up here. And then your mommy's going to lead the second part of the service, so then I'll sit down. And then she'll stand up here. How does that sound? Will you help me also, Iris? Will you help sing along? No? Okay, that's fair.
I'll help you.
Thank you, Rabbi.
No problem. It's a good song. I'll go wrong.
Come on in, friends. We're going to get started.
we're going to begin our service with Kabbalat Shabbat on page 10. Yedi nefesh av harachaman mishach avdecha eretz onecha yeretz avdecha kemo ayal yishtachaveh muhadarech ki yad lo yedidutach minofet suf bechol tam Adonai ziv ha'olam nafshi cholat ahavatach ana ela lefanama beha'olam nom zivach אז תתחזק ותתרפא והייתה לך שפחת עולם ותקהמורה רחמך וחוסנה על בן אהובך כי זה כמה נחשף לראות בתפארת עוזך אנא אלי מחמד ליבי וחוזו שנה ואל תתעלם יגאלנה ופרס חביב עלי את סוכת שלומך תאיר ארץ מלכבודך נגילה ונשמחה בך מהר אהוב כי במועד וחנני כי מעולם ידעי 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 We continue with Psalm 95 on page 11. L'Adonai Nariya litzor yishenu nekadma fanav betoda bizmilot nariya lo Arba'im shana akut bedor ve'omar am to'e levavhem vehem lo yadu drachai asher nishbati ve'api im yivo'un el menuchati. Page 13. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai Baruch Shemo, Basu Miyom Leyom Yeshuato, Sapru Vagoyim Kevodo, Bechol Ha'amim Nifa'otav, Tiferet b'mikdasho, havu l'Adonai mishpachot amim, havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, havu l'Adonai kevod shemo, se'u mincha uva'u lechatzrotav, Adonai behadrat kodesh, chilu mipanav kol haaretz, imu vagoyim Adonai malach, aftikon tevel ba'al timot, yadinamim b'meisharim, yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz, iram hayam, Yishpot teva be'etzedek ve'amim be'emunato yada 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 Continue on page 15. Adonai malach tagel haaretz yismechu im rabim, anan v'arfel svivav, tzedek u'mishpat mechon kiso. We join together on page 16. Ohave Adonai Sinura, Shomer nafshot chasidav, miyad reshaim yatzilem, or zaru ala tzadik, u'yisrael lev simcha, simchu tzadikim b'Adonai, behodu zecher kodsho. Means more. Shiru Adonai shir chadash, ki nifrat asa, Hoshia lo yemino, uzero uzroa, kadsho hodia Adonai Yeshuato, le'enei hagoyim duatzidkato, zachar chasto ve'emunato, le'veit Yisrael ra'u chol afsei aretz, et Yeshuat Eloheinu, hariu l'Adonai kol haaretz, pitzchu ve'ranenu ve'zamiru, zamiru Adonai bechinor, bechinor ve'kol zimra, midbar. Harilu livnei hamelech Adonai, Yiram hayam umlo, tevel v'yoshvei leharotim chauchaf, yachad harim yeranenu livnei Adonai kiva, lishpot haaretz, ishpot teva b'tzedek, ve'amim b'meisharim, yanai, 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 We continue on page 19 with Psalm 99. Adonai malach yirgezu, amin yoshev kruvim tanu ta'aretz, Adonai b'tzion gadol, ve'amhu al kol ha'amin. Moshe ve'Aaron b'choanav, u'Shmuel b'korei shemo, Korim el Adonai, vehu ya'anehem, be'amud anan, yedaber aleihem, shamru elotav, v'chok natan lamo, Adonai Eloheinu, ata anitam, El noseit alahem, benokem al alilotam, romenu Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavu lehar kadsho, ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Page 21, please rise. Mizmor leDavid, Havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu l'Adonai, Kavod va'oz, Havu l'Adonai, Kevod shemo ishtachavu l'Adonai, D'havrat kodesh, Kol Adonai, Ahamayim, El HaKavod, Hirim, Adonai, Alman Rabim, Kol Adonai, Ba'koach, Kol Adonai, Be'ehadar, Kol Adonai, Shover Arazim, V'yishaber Adonai, Et Arzei Havanon, V'yakidem Himoegel, Lebanon, Be'sirion, Kemo Ben Re'emim, Aydai, Kol Adonai, Chotzav leHabotesh, Kol Adonai, Yachil Midbar, Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh, Kol Bechoach, Bechoach, Gedulat Yem. You may be seated. Mincha Yemincha, Tatir Tzura, Kabel Inatamcha, Sagvenu, Tarinu, Nora. Anna Bechoach, Gedulat Yemincha, Tatir Tzura, Tatir Tzura, Kabel Rinat Amecha, Sagvenu, Tarinu, Nora. Yadai, dai, 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 yadai, dai, 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 yadai, dai, 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 yadai, dai, dai, yadai, dai, 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 yadai, dai, 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 yadai, dai, 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 yadai, dai, dai. We join together for Lecha Dodi on page 23. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, hishmiyanu olam yuchad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, v'shemu tiferet v'letila, Lecha Dodi likrat hala, b'nei Shabbat ad nekabela, likrat Shabbat lechu v'nacha, ki mekor habracha, merosh mikadem mesucha, sov ma'aseh b'machshava tchila, lecha dodi likrat hala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela, mikdash melech yirmelucha, kumi tzei mitachafecha, rav lach shevet be'emek haracha, v'hu yachamo alaychem la, lecha dodi likrat hala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela, hina ari me'afar kumi, livshi b'dei tifartechami, ayad ben ishai beit halachmi, kardal nafshi ge'ala, lecha dodi likrat hala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela, hitoreri, ki ba'orech u'miori, uri shedaberi, kivod Adonai alayich nigla, lecha dodi likrat hala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela, lo tevoshi ve'lo tikami, ma tishtochachi u'matehemi, bach yechesu aniyei ami, v'nimeta il tila, lecha dodi likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela, Likras Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nehekabela, Lechadodi, Likras Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nehekabela. You be seated. I don't think we have any mourners, right? That's okay, thank you. So we will continue with Psalm 92 on page 27. Mizmor shir le'yom haShabbat, tov lehodot la'Adonai, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon, le'hagid b'boker chastecha, ve'emunatcha b'leilot, alei asor ve'lei navel, alei higayon bechinor, mizmor shir le'yom haShabbat, tov lehodot la'Adonai, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon, ulzamer l'shimcha elyon. We join together in the middle of page 28. Tzadik katamar yifach, ke'erez balanon yizkeh, shetulim bebeit Adonai, bechatzot Eloheinu yafrichu. Od yenuhum b'seifa, d'shamim v'rananim yiyu lehagid, ki yashar Adonai tzuri v'lo avatabo. We continue on page 29 with Psalm 93. Adonai malach geut lavesh Adonai oz hitazar aftikon tevel ba'atimot Nachon kisecha me'az me'olam atah, nasu neharot Adonai, nasu neharot kolam, yisu neharot och ya'ami kolot mayim rabim adirim mishpereyam adir b'marom Adonai edotecha nenu meod leveitcha b'kodesh Adonai le'orech yamim na 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 Continue with the Mourner's Kaddish on page 30. Yikadal v'yikadash shmei rabbah, v'yama divrach hirtei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agala u'bizman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam olmeh almaya. Yibarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'yimru. Amen. Yehi shlam araba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'marmav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yishvei tevel v'yimru. Amen. And I invite Rabbi Walk up to share some words of Torah.
That's a go. So when Shelley asked me to think about giving a Devar Torah, I had already been thinking about Parshat Tzav and this idea of commandment. And Roz, in our class last Sunday, triggered something for me. I'm going to probably misquote you, Roz, but you'll correct me. We were talking about transmitting the tradition to our children, and if I heard Roz correctly, she said something like, I did the best I could, but they were going to make their own choices, and I want them to be their choices. And I kind of laughed a little bit, Roz, because I said that too, I want my kids to make their own choices. But really now I have to live with the consequences of those choices, and that actually isn't always so easy. So expansive Amy says, yes, I want you to decide if you want to keep kosher. Yes, I want you to decide if you want to observe Shabbat the way I do, or observe Shabbat. But Mommy says, I want you to do exactly the way I did it, because I think the way I'm doing it makes so much sense. And so I've been thinking a lot about how we talk about this idea of mitzvah and commandment, especially in the non-Orthodox world where it doesn't work so well to just say God told us, right? It's different. Tomorrow, actually, I brought in some sources to talk about it that are sort of more general. Now I want to think about it in the context of how we as parents talk about it with our children, and I want to use the model about how God talked to the Israelites. And to do that, I want to think about the 3 paragraphs of the Shema, because I actually think each paragraph of the Shema is profound in offering a different way to say to children, or to say to the Israelites, I want you to engage in your Judaism. The first paragraph of the Shema is V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, which means I want you to do this Torah from a place of deep love. And then the second paragraph of the Shema, do you remember what the second paragraph is? Vayam Shemo, which is? You better do it.
Or else.
Or else. And there are going to be consequences.
It's like a stick.
Yes. And then the third paragraph of the Shema is the tzitzit, which is to say, I want you to follow the mitzvot because look at what I did for you. I took you out of Egypt. It's the Torah, and that's the big one, but we could add to it. So I just want to think for a moment 3 different ways that we parents might sometimes want our children to do things. Sometimes we say, we want you to do it because you love it. Sometimes we say, we want you to do it because if you don't do it, there's going to be a consequence. And sometimes we say, I'm asking you to do this, but really, for everything that I do for you, is it really such a big deal? I wash your clothes, I've folded your clothes, I brought your clothes upstairs. All I asked you to do is go turn off the TV. My youngest daughter, Nina, whenever I would ask her to do something, she would turn to me. This is after I made all of dinner. I did all the shopping. I would just sit down and I'd say, would you mind getting me? And she'd say, am I your slave? And I'd be like, what? Are you serious? You're actually going to say that? But what I think is so brilliant about the 3 paragraphs of the Shema is those are different ways of thinking about motivations for doing the mitzvot. Some of the mitzvot I do from the deepest love. I just love them. Sometimes I do it because I feel like God made this world. The least I could do is. And sometimes I do it because I think, what's going to happen? Not that I'm afraid that God's going to punish me, but I think what's going to happen to the Jewish people if we don't, ... And I think those 3 different motivated, I think it's a really expansive way to think about mitzvot and to think about tzav and being commanded. It's easy to just say God commanded us and leave it at that. But in our world, I don't think that works. And so I think to myself, how do I hold on to three? The Torah gives me three different rationales, and I don't think it is just a coincidence that the Shema weaves together those three paragraphs. I think the rabbis very intentionally understood that Bnei Yisrael was going to need some help thinking about how to observe the mitzvot, and that those three paragraphs are chosen for the very reason that they offer different reasons and different incentives and different paradigms, and they complement each other really, I think, quite beautifully. And so I share that. Again, tomorrow we're going to look at some other sources about what Sav means, but for us, I think it's kind of worth sinking our teeth into which of those do we rely on the most, and how do we use the different motivations in ways that really cultivates love of mitzvot and love of Torah and love of the Jewish people for our children, because that actually, of course, is ultimately our goal. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Roz, for making me think.
Thank you, Rabbi, for that Devar Torah. We will continue. Do we have a minion? Yes, it's good. Okay. We're going to continue with the Baruch Hu on page 39. Please rise. Baruch Hu et Adonai Eloheinu. Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Umavir yom umevi laila, mavir ben yom umevi laila, Adonai tzvot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamid yimok aleinu le'olam va'ed, baruch et Adonai, amari v'aravim. We continue on page 40. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, amcha avta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadecha. Akein Adonai Eloheinu, v'shachbeinu u'v'kumeinu, nasiach b'chukacha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'b'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Ki hem hayenu ve'yorech yameinu, yorech yameinu, u'bahem neged yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. Ve'evatecha al tasim mimenu le'olamim, baruch et Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. We continue silently. We are on page 41. Adonai Elohechem Emet. We continue on page 43. continue together on page 44. ומלכותו בצוקים בלו עליהם, משה ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקע לפני משה, זרענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגרוע מיד עזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גואל ישראל. We continue on page 45. ושמור צאתנו ונלחם שלום יצא ביד עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני אחרי סוכת שלום עלינו דרכם ישראל ועל ירושלים. Please rise, we're on page 46. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת Shabbat, לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. בששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, יתקדש ויתקדש שמך ועמדי בחירותי וימלך מלכותי וחייכם ורמכם וחייכם בבית ישראל. Pa'arit Romanit Nasser.
As we tag, Tala, Itala, Shemere Kudeshai, Ramin Kobuchata, Veshivata, Tushbechata, Benefemata, Tamiran Biyoma. We continue with the silent Amidah on page 47.
We continue together on page 53. Vaychulu hashemayim ve'haaretz v'chol tzevam vaychol Elohim bayom hashvi'i v'lachto asher asa vayishpat bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i vayikadesh oto ki bo Shabbat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei Avoteinu Elokei Avraham Elokei Yitzchak v'Elokei Yaakov Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Konei Shamayim v'Haaretz Megen Avot b'Imaro Mechayei Metim b'Mamaro Ha'el Kadosh she'en kamohu Hameniach b'Amo B'Yom Shabbat Kadsho Ki v'Matzah Aniach Lahem Lefanav Navor B'Rav Afachad V'Noda Lishmo B'Chol Yom Tamid Mein HaBrachot Adon Adon Shalom Mekadosh HaShabbat V'Vorech Shvi'i U'Meniach B'Dusha Ve'amadu Shnei Oneg Sefer L'Maaser Bereshit Eloheinu v'Avoteinu v'Tzeivenu Chatenu Hachenu mitzvotecha v'tinokenu b'toratecha Savenu mitzuvecha v'samchenu v'shuvatecha V'tahel libeinu l'avdecha be'emet V'anchilenu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava u'v'ratzon Shabbat kadshecha V'yinuchu v'Yisrael mekadeshei shemecha Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. We're on page 54. Yikadav Yikadash Shemei Rabbah Yeham Adivach Yirtiv Yamech Malchutei B'chaychon V'echon Chaydecho B'Yisrael B'agalav Izman Kari V'imeru Amen Yehei Shmei Rabbah Medvarach V'yolam Me'amei Yibarach Yibarach V'Shabach V'Ba'ar V'Torman V'Natzer V'Tadar V'Tala V'Tala Shmei Dekodesha V'Elam Min Kol Berchata V'Shirata Tishbechata V'Nechamata Tamiran V'Alma V'imeru Amen Titkabel Sotachon Devatachon Decho Yisrael Kadam Avon V'Shemai V'imeru Yesh Lama Rabba Min Shemai V'Chaim Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'imeru Amen V'Osa Shalom V'Noma V'Ya'asa Shalom Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'imeru Amen Leinu L'Shabeach L'Adon HaKol B'Tei Keduha V'Yotzer Bereshit Shelo Asanu Kloyei Haratzot V'lo Samanu K'mishpachot Ha'adama Shelo Samcho Keinu Kahem V'lo Raveinu K'chol Hamonam V'anachnu Kolim Mishpachim U'modim Lifnei Melech Malchei HaMelachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shehu Notei Shamayim V'Yosei Haaretz U'Moshe V'Kara B'Shamayim Yima'al U'Shcheinatu Zo B'Gavei Meronim U'Eloheinu Einod En V'Pacheinu Apesulato Kakatu V'Torato V'Datayom Shevota Elevavecha Ki Adonai Hu Elohim B'Shamayim V'Ima'al V'Haaretz V'Itachat Einod Kakatu v'Tartach Adonai Moch Le'olam Va'ed V'ne'emar V'haya Adonai Melech Al Kol Haaretz V'yom Hahu Yeh Adonai Echad U'Shemo continue with Kadisha Tome on page 58. Please stand or sit as you are comfortable. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divrach chiyutei v'amlich malchutei b'chayichon u'v'yomeichon u'v'chayei zechol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam amei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yiturmam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei dekodesha b'reichor. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tishbechata v'nechemata ta'amiran bi'ama v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim alinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav hu ya'aseh shalom alinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Thank you for being here. Yasher kochach to Shelley for Kabbalat Shabbat and Rabbi Walk for a beautiful Devar Torah. We will continue with Yigdal. Do I remember?
Can I just say, I'm going to pass out some word counters that we from last year. If you haven't checked out the website, exploringjudaism.org, I wrote about it earlier in the week. They really have fantastic stuff, great resources. And if you know anyone who you think wants us to count the owner, I have 100 of these to distribute to all the way around.
Oh my goodness. We'll continue on page 62 with Yigdal, and please join us for the Oneg afterwards. Yigdal Elohim Chai V'yishtabach Nimtza B'emet Amitzuto Echad V'yachid V'yichuto Ne'lam V'gam Nimtzof Le'achduto Eino Dut HaGuf V'yeino Guf Lo Na'aroch Elav V'dushato Kadmon L'chol Davar Asher Nivra Rishon V'Reshit L'Reshito Hino Adon Avam V'chol Notzar Yoreh Gedulato Malchuto Shefa Nevuato V'tano Anshe Segulato V'tifarto Lo Kam V'Yisrael K'Moshe Navi'u Mabit Etzemunato Torah Emetnatam Le'am Ha'olel Al-Yad Ha'Riyam Yaman Beito Lo Yachal Yifa'el V'lo Yagir Dato Lo Yolamim L'Zulato Sofer Yodea Setarenu Mabit B'Sof Davar B'Kadmato Gomer Ish Chased K'Mifamo Noten L'Rashara K'Rishato Yishlach B'Ketz Yamim Meshifenu V'Tov M'Chakeketz Yeshuato Netim Yahayel V'Roch Hasto Baruch Adei Shem Tzivato Netim Yahayel V'Roch Hasto Baruch Adei Shem Tzivato. Shabbat Shalom. Rafi. Okay, should we go?
I'm going to bring some of these on Sunday to think some of our families would like them.
Yeah, thank you.
I really like to support Exploring Judaism.
Yeah, great. I feel like this is the first year like Samuel can really like conceptual.
And it can be like a real math lesson.
Yeah.
You want another one?
I think we'll do it together.
Okay. That's for us. Oh, that's right. Can I hear it? Can I hear it? Yeah, you're right there.
Can I help?
Oh, we'll give it to that.
Is that okay?
Noah, did you do such a good job dancing with me? Yeah, were we dancing? Yeah, we were marching out of the jet. We were marching.
I'm pretty sure.
What am I with?
I'm not. No, basically, he wiped himself up.
Ready to go?
He wiped himself to the ring and then wiped himself to his ears and wiped himself up.
our
Would
turn.
anyone like to be finished? We're having next year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Let's see what I do is, I guess I'm not gonna do that. John, shoot it up.
Raise your hand if you would like some grape juice. Or the grape juice.
Well, get over here.
You want some?
Separate Hamarot. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri ha'olam. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu mitzvotav, v'ro'atzav